Today we're going to talk about bluesy guitar ballads, stuff that's a little closer to home for what I do at Texas Blues Alley. We've done oldies, we've done 80s power ballads. Today we're going to get to the good stuff. Chris Stapleton, Doyle Bramhall, Freddie King, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all good stuff. I'll tell you how to get the playlist. But first... All right, thanks for putting up with me. I had to get that out of my system. Ballads are how I express what I'm feeling in a way that's socially acceptable, more so than the words that I would say if I tried to describe the feelings that motivate ballads. So today, we're looking at guitar ballads relevant to Texas blues players like what I teach. So first of all, I have a course out, Thanksgiving Ballad 2025. Information is on the page linked below this video, as well as links to playlists for the entire list of these songs. I'm only doing my top 10. I think that's all. Let's get to our first one. We've got Soul Shine by the Allman Brothers Band. First recorded by Larry Cray, but this is the first version that I heard. Instant classic. I taught a couple of 1-minute blues lessons about this. Such great tone, phrasing. When you can't find the light. Now, we've talked a little bit about guitar playing in ballads throughout the use of arpeggiated chords. Here is something a little different. We got little chord stabs. So listen when he transitions from the soloing. When you can't find the light that got you through a cloudy day. When the stars ain't shining. It's a very Hendrixy type thing. Feel like you've lost your way. When the candlelit of home burns so very far away. Very subtle chord embellishments, not interfering with the vocals. Building here. Doesn't take much. The embellishments are very simple, but it all works together with the organ. All right, so that's number one on my list. Next up, Tennessee Whiskey, which, yes, we all know it borrows heavily from I'd Rather Go Blind, as recorded by Etta James. Even the little guitar things here. Chord stabs. Little arpeggiation there. If I could sing like that, you'd never hear me make another lesson in my life. I'd be singing in every video. So calling this a guitar ballad, it's not guitar heavy. The solo is simple, but perfectly fitting for this song. Incidentally, I have a lesson on this whole solo somewhere on YouTube here. Sliding sixths. All right, next up, one of my favorite guitar players / singers. We got Doyle Bramhall. This is the song Cry. Arpeggiated chord.
Feel like crying today.
This is a good song to get your chord work out in.
Crying today.
I'm going to fast forward.
Feel something inside.
As it gets further into the song, it just builds. You get some background vocalists.
Can I lay my body down?
Halfway through, and we're only halfway built to the high part.
Place to rest my heart.
Listen for the build here.
Cry now.
All right, I'm going to fast forward to where it switches to the guitar solo because it's my favorite part of the song. Just kind of resting on some chords here. Fast strumming octaves. All right, so here it comes. Oh, not quite yet. Some feedback. I love every part of this song. Here it comes. All throughout there. It's not getting any better than this. Great use of feedback as a musical device. It sounds majestic, and then all of a sudden, right back to arpeggios to end it. All right, now for something that I'm almost positive most of you have not heard, because this did not appear, I don't think, on the original version of the disc when it came out. "Send Me Someone to Love" as covered by Freddie King. Lots of people have recorded this song. I only discovered this because I bought a version of this Getting Ready album that had this on, but it wasn't on every version of this album that was released.
And peace in mind. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. Someone to love. Show the world how to get along. Peace will enter when
Very
the hate is
faint
gone.
guitar strums with Freddie adding
But if
accents.
it's not asking too much, please
So the whole reason I like this song, obviously I love his singing, I love the arrangement,
send me someone.
but there is nothing to prepare you
Please send me someone.
for what he does when he gets to the solo.
Please send me someone.
It's all nice and mellow at this point. Get ready.
All right. All right.
just wish it was longer. It's just one chorus. And then it's right back to being mellow. So it's mellow before the solo, it's mellow after the solo, but that transition into the solo here, just it's just like there was nothing to prepare me for how the solo was going to sound, and it surprised me, and I loved it. So, all right, next up, something that I know you heard, Bold as Love, Jimi Hendrix.
Anger, he smiles towering.
And I'll just say, if any part of this video gets muted, I'm not sure which of these artists are real litigious with muting videos or whatever. Just go over to the site and you can watch the whole thing if anything doesn't sound right here.
Purple armor, Queen jealousy, envy waits behind him. Her fiery
I have a song guide course on this song as well.
Blue are the life-giving waters taken for granted.
Classic Hendrix chord embellishments.
Once happy turquoise armies lay opposite ready, but wonder why the fight is on. But they're all bold as love. Yes, they're all.
Try and pay attention to the two different guitar parts.
Yeah. Just ask the exit.
One thing I've mentioned in some of the previous videos is that little musical device where you pause. It's like you give the listener time to come up for air before you come back in, and it creates a little bit of headroom in their senses.
Just ask the exes.
So when everything comes back in, it's like it gives you the capacity to feel how heavy it is. And then, of course, obviously, we got to get to the solo here.
Knows everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hear a lot of similarities between this and the previous song "Cry" by Doyle Bramhall, just in terms of the phrasing. Obviously, Hendrix was a big influence on them. Let's go to the next one, For the First Time, by Lenny Kravitz. Very classic oldies arpeggiated chord sound. This song as a whole is kind of a big throwback. Classic 4/5 kind of slide there. I always thought this would have been one of his more popular songs, but like I said, I have an old soul. Not everybody does. For Hendrix influence there, Wind Cries Mary. So the rest of the song, no real big surprises in this one. Takes it up a little bit with the vocals, but mostly it's just this kind of laid back feel the whole way through. I like the ending here. Putting a little bit of tension there. does not resolve things at the ending. He ends on that, I forget what kind of chord it is. That's a major seventh. So he finishes with tension, which is not something that people usually do. All right, up next, you knew it was coming. Got to put it in there. Yellow Ledbetter. If you haven't seen my ADHD deep dive into this song, comparing it with While We Cry by Kenny Wayne Shepherd, that video is on the YouTube channel somewhere. We don't know what the words are. Nobody does. Doesn't matter. Once I saw him on a beach with I wanna leave it again. I wanna leave it on a classic. Let's get through. Let's get to this solo. Here we go. Take it away, Mike McCready. Maybe my least favorite part of this song is the lack of reverb on the lead guitar. I'll just put that out there. Or up to me, I would have this dripping in reverb. Let me just stop it right there. What you hear him playing there. Whenever you hear song is an E. I'm an E flat tuning, so I'm going to play it up here. That's obviously the one. And the way that you hear him playing, you're used to hearing that style of lick in box one. But if you take that shape and slide it back 3 frets, now you're playing in the major pentatonic. You just got to be aware that the root is now here instead of down here. Up here, if you end on that note on the G string, you're on the minor third, which creates tension with the root. You slide it down. Got a nice major resolution there. All right, so that's Yellow Ledbetter. Now another one that I'm pretty sure most of you have not heard. It is a cover of Simple Twist of Fate by the late Sean Costello. This guy was so talented. Unbelievable voice, a guitar style that didn't bear any resemblance to Hendrix or Stevie Ray Vaughan. It was a great loss for the entire guitar world when he passed away.
They sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark, a tingle to his bones. And then he felt alone and wished that he'd gone straight and watched out for a simple twist of fate.
I think this was a Dylan song.
They walked along by the old canal.
Interesting thing about Sean, I actually saw him at at Antone's in Austin, Texas back in 2005. He was the opening act for Hubert Sumlin. He was just as good in person as you hear him on the albums. But his voice, let me fast forward to the guitar solo here and get a sense of his. Point this out. Listen. You hear him. I always like to imagine he's recording this and he can't help himself, so he says it out loud while he's playing because what he plays is just so good. Every time I listen to this, it bums me out. All right. Next up, Life Without You, Stevie Ray Vaughan.
We'd like to thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Probably the most influential ballad on my own playing of anything that I've played across the past 3 years. This is a live version because his studio version sounds too tame to me compared to his live ones.
Tell me, how have you been?
So it starts off soft, little chord stabs, going back and forth between the 6 and the 1.
I miss you. And you grand. Necessary.
I'm going to get to the good part. The soloing in this song, for me, this is what it's all about. This isn't my favorite recording of the song, but it's the only one that is available on all the different streaming services that isn't the studio one, which is why I picked it here. Let's close this video out with It Hurts So Bad by Susan Tedeschi.
I miss the arms that used to hold me.
I could be wrong, but I think this is Sean Costello playing guitar. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that he was playing guitar on this album. Maybe I'm remembering
The
it.
tender way we used to kiss. I miss the way that you touch me. I miss the sweet taste of your lips. I was a fool to
Just wait. If you've never heard this song, just wait. And if you didn't know what kind of game Susan Tedeschi has, you're about to find out.
Let me go. Oh, it's so lonesome.
The horns.
Lonesome here without you. Oh,
Very disciplined rhythm guitar part. Here it comes.
It hurt so bad. You are the best man I ever had.
Let me just say, if I were the kind of person who had the means to sway the music industry the way that I want to, one thing that I would make happen is an entire album of Susan Tedeschi singing ballads. I feel like the universe needs that. That's just my thoughts on it.
Why was I so blind to see that the biggest fool is me?
Big pause.
I miss the arms that used to hold
I've mentioned
me.
many times over these videos about how that pause
The tender
creates
way
headroom,
we used to kiss.
kind of allows the listeners
Oh, yes.
hearing to kind of reset so that whatever you come in with sounds bigger.
I miss the sweet taste of your lips.
Listen to the mix of rhythm and licks in here. Licks, rhythm, licks, rhythm. Rhythm. Here it comes.
It hurt so bad.
So in that guitar solo, he kind of builds it. He's like cute. He's like setting up the tee for the big swing. He's handing it off to her.
It hurt so bad. 'Cause, oh, you are the best man I ever had. Why was I so blind to see that now the biggest fool is me? Oh,
Another pause.
I was, darling, yes. And oh, you are a fool to let me go. Why did you let me go? It's
So good.
lonesome here without you. Oh, how I miss
Now.
you so.
You think the song is ending.
Oh, no, yes.
Got to be ending this time, right?
Don't do it. Don't do
Nope,
it. Don't
not
do
ending.
It. Oh, Lord, no. I miss you. Oh, yeah. Come back.
Still not done.
Oh, come back to me, yes. Oh, how I miss you.
Old gospel style ending here.
Oh, I miss you so.
Oh, still not done. Yeah. It's like the old James Brown trick. So good.
Don't do it. Come on.
Is it really over? Well, it's fading out now. I guess they decided that was as much as they could put on there.
Miss you so. How I miss you so.
I think that's the end. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for going along on this journey with me as we explore ballads to the different eras. As I said in the beginning, I have an updated and expanded version of one of my ballad courses called Thanksgiving Ballad 2025. It's out. I have a playlist of all of these bluesy ballads. This was only my top 10. And you can find out about all of that at the link below this video. If you're watching it off of the Texas Blues Alley site, I'll have a link in the description. I don't know what else there is to say. Ballads have been a huge part of my life and an influence on my guitar playing. And I hope you enjoyed this little bit of nostalgia. And the next video you see from me will be all about the course.